In a scary moment as we went to commercial, Sophie Cunningham hit the floor hard. And
Sophie Cunningham, oh man, I got to tell you, this victory, it came with a big price.
In one of the scariest moments we've seen this season, Sophie Cunningham hit the hardwood with a brutal crash that silenced the entire arena. And while Indiana Fever fans were still trying to process what just happened, the harsh reality set in. This wasn't just another fall. This was the heart and soul of the team collapsing before our eyes. For weeks, Sophie has been the glue holding the Fever together. In Caitlyn Clark's absence, the fighter, the defender, the one who refused to back down when opponents targeted Indiana with reckless physical play. And yet, in the blink of an eye, that spark was ripped away when Bria Hartley, already notorious for dirty fouls and cheap shots, collided directly into Sophie's knee, leaving her screaming in pain and unable to stand. The scene was chilling, the atmosphere felt cursed, and many immediately wondered if this was the breaking point for a Fever squad already battered by injuries, already counted out by critics, and now stripped of their toughest warrior. But what followed after that moment would shock everyone and flip the narrative of this game into something far bigger than basketball.
Where Sophie Cunningham went out in the first half. And that was such a huge blow for the Indiana Fever because Sophie Cunningham has been somebody, she has been the glue of this team since Caitlyn has been out.
The injury itself looked like something out of a nightmare. Bria Hartley drove baseline with Kelsey Mitchell shadowing her. Sophie slid over to help, and in that split second, Hartley lost control, crashed down, and her full weight landed straight across Sophie's planted leg. You could see Sophie immediately clutch her knee, her face twisting in agony, and that's when everyone knew this wasn't the kind of knock you just walk off. She's the type of player who bounces up after hard contact, who laughs off bruises and keeps grinding. But this time, there was no bounce, no laugh, just raw pain and teammates rushing to her side. The Fever bench froze, the fans held their breath, and as the cameras cut to commercial break, the reality hit Indiana's defensive anchor. The very player who had become their backbone during Caitlyn Clark's absence might have just gone down for the season. And the worst part? It wasn't some unavoidable accident. This came at the hands of a player with a history, a player who has already built a reputation across the league for reckless fouls and dirty tactics.